Hello and welcome to this video. On this video I'm going to be replacing the Visco fan clutch, which goes where the fan is down underneath the shroud. This is an M104 engine, 1995 S320, and this clutch, when engine gets hot, spins freely, so I believe it's defective and we're having a little bit of temperature control issues. So to get to the Visco fan clutch, you're going to have to pull this little clip out. You have to rotate this first piece of the housing and wheedle it out very slowly and carefully. You're going to have to work it past this hose here. And then the main shroud housing, you're going to pull a couple of clips and pull it up and out, and then we'll be able to get to the fan and the fan clutch. And you'll probably need a tool such as this. It's made for fan clutches. So I think it takes an 8mm bolt or hex driver to get the fan loose. So when we get to that point, we'll talk about it a little bit more. To remove the fan clutch on this M104 engine, you're going to need to take this hose loose after you've taken some water out of the reservoir and move it out of the way. Then you're going to need to pull the little pin that goes here, and it allows you to turn the inner fan shroud and take it out. You don't need to pull the outer fan shroud out. And then you're going to need a special 8mm tool like this. It goes down right into the center of the fan clutch and allows you to loosen it. And you're also going to have to hold the fan clutch so that the pulley doesn't move. And there's different tools you can use for that. We found a tool that worked well for us. So having said that, we're going to remove the fan and we'll have it out here in a minute. The way we held the pulley in place to keep it from moving on this while we removed the center 8mm bolt from the fan clutch was we actually used some channel locks, which just happened to fit in here perfectly. And you grab those two ears, and then that allows you to hold that into place. And if you're very careful, you won't damage anything next to it. So the fan is out, as you can see now. And what we're going to do is take these 3 bolts out and go ahead and put in a new clutch. We've put the new clutch in. These bolts get tightened to about 10 Newton meters, which is a pretty low torque setting. So we just put a little bit of low strength Loctite on them and snugged them up real good. And that's all, just snug. So now we're going to go ahead and reattach it to the pulley. And we're going to Loctite that bolt as well. And that's going to be tightened to about 45 Newton meters. Can't get a torque wrench in there, so we're just going to have to do it by hand. We've finished reassembling the Visco clutch assembly. It's been put on there and torqued down. And we've put the inner shroud back on. Make sure when you put it on, there's buttons on the bottom that have to go into slots, and then you twist it, so make sure you get it all the way on. Put this cover back on, everything's ready to go. We just need to put the hose back here, but we're gonna replace that, and that'll be another video. So the new clutch is way, way tighter than the one we took off. So hopefully this might help us run a little cooler in some heavy traffic. So we'll find out, and we'll let you know in the comments. Thanks for watching.